Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dennis. So today's video, we're going to go through and we're going to discuss a couple different things. First, we're going to discuss this new product. It's called the DataVac. Okay, so it cleans out your system. We're going to see how well and how effective that is. And of course, they talk about it being environmental friendly, all that kind of good stuff. We'll go over that a little bit. As opposed to your cans of compressed air. So one of the first advantages is when you use a can of compressed air, one of the things that can happen is if you hold it at the wrong angle, you're going to get some condensation come out. So potentially it could damage components, but it's, as long as you're careful, you don't tend to run into that. But if you're going to be cleaning PCs and you want to really take good care, then this is the product you're going to want. So the DataVac is an electric duster. Okay, it's a permanent, always ready to use solution to keep your electronics clean and running. Well, they say at peak efficiency, but really it doesn't make that big an impact. There's been lots of testing done, even with cable management. It does make a lot of difference. So the other thing we're going to discuss is keeping your PC off the floor. Okay, as you can see, mine sits on the floor, but one of the things it doesn't do is it doesn't sit directly on the floor. So I have a piece of wood underneath there, raises at probably about half an inch off the ground, and then the legs taking another about an inch. So it's an inch and a half clearance. Does it help? Absolutely it does. So you can get something like a piece of corrugated cardboard that gives you a bit of clearance, and as long as you've got some height above that again, you can put it on the floor. It's going to be fine. But what difference does it really make? We're going to have a look, find out, and we're going to use this bad boy on it and show you the differences. So, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, there's dust buildup on this one. This case has been off of the ground. Okay, it's been sitting 6 feet. It's been sitting on this desk just over in the corner over here for as long as I've had it. Pretty close to the same length of time as this one. Now the difference is that this one has a filter you can take off, which will help you clean most of that off, so it doesn't actually get into the guts of the PC. This one doesn't really have a filter, so you're gonna have to blow it out the front on that one. And this one here, when you've got the cover over it, you can't even see this, so you don't even know how dirty it's getting. But there's obviously a big difference because this one was sitting on the floor. Mind you, this one was sitting there for probably close to 4 years or more. So you'd expect there to be something there. So we're going to go through, we're going to have a quick look and discuss how much of a difference does it make. If you have good filtration, good air filters, you can see it falling off. It's a mess. But you can take this off, clean it easily. You'll see it when I show you. There's almost nothing on the inside of the PC. And same thing for the other one on the left. Okay, so we're going to go through. We're going to have a look at our DataVac. We're going to see what attachments come with it and see how easy it is to clean that all off. So when we get it open, we get our little DataVac, and it mentions micro cleaning toolkit. All right, so it has a 1 1/4 inch adapter to the end of the power unit or hose. You attach a FlexNet extend one to another 1 1/4 inch adapter, and it goes on and it tells you you've got a crevice tool, a FlexNet one, and hard to reach corners and narrow spaces. And we'll have a look at all these different attachments. Here's some of them right here. So we're going to get it out and just see how good this is. So what else comes with it? We've got our different nozzles. Let's have a look. Oh, pretty good size. All right, another one. And one there, different shape, different use. And let's get it out of the box. Let's just see how this thing looks. So there we go. There's our first look. Of course, it's got the plastic on it, and we'll take that off. And it comes with, which I would always expect, more advertising for more of their products, which why not? And it tells you about their products and different uses for it. So something to keep in mind. And you really don't want to go through all this and just figure it all out. So it even has 3 little feet on the bottom. So that's kind of cool. And there's our first look at it, where all your attachments are going to go. And of course, like I said, it's electric. So it's going to plug in. And it's got a nice long extension cable on it. And so we're going to put, of course, our on-off switch. We're going to put our devices on it, our different attachments. And we're going to see how well we can clean it all up. So one of the things it has is a little button here. So you are going to have to depress this to put on your attachments. Now, it takes a bit of pressure. It's on there pretty good. So once you put it on, it's on there pretty solid. They even have other attachments that you can add to it. Okay, so you have this one here. And like I said, the wider one. Right? Now, the neat thing is, is it even has these little ones here. So if you want to put this one on, right, so this one here, and attach this to it, then you can get in all those little corners. And then it has 2 other attachments. So it has this one here, so you can put that on as well. And that'll help you dust it all off and everything like that. Or, it's got this little tiny one. Okay, little teeny tiny. I don't know if you can see that. All right, and that one just goes on. Right, and that's what you would have right there. Okay, instead of this one. Which I think, I'm going to start with the big one and see how that works. And then we'll move on and try the other ones. So, of course, you can see all the dust build up on here. So, now, for all your headphone users, you might want to turn down your volume because it's loud. Okay, that's the one thing I have been told is it's quite loud. So here we go. We're going to start off with this one here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so note to self, that one blows it out. Okay, so I should put that in the blooper reel, but that's too good to pass up. Anyhow, that's good. I want to do that this way, not what I just did. But it's okay, because we're going to clean out the entire inside as well. But that was only on for a couple of seconds, and you can see what it did. So, yeah, that's what happens when you have a new product. In any case, this comes off, all right, and you can rinse that under some water, and it's going to come pretty clean. And you can't see too much on there, but we're going to go through, we're going to clean that off, and yeah. So now we're going to do the inside of this one and see how effective it is. Here we go. Again, headphone users. So here we go. So that one's going to probably take the little nozzle device. So this one here. So we're going to have to put that in there and try and clean that off a little bit better. Anyhow, we're not going to go through and do the whole clean because, I mean, what's the point? It's called a Data Vac, but it's just an electric duster. It just blows the air out, okay? So we're going to use this little small one to kind of more centralize it on here and see how good a job it does on here. Again, you got those headphones on, it's loud. So let's see what difference it makes. You can see the pattern here. Let's see how good it works. That is perfect. I don't know if you can see that as clear as I can, but that took everything out of here. So the next thing is going to be is just turning this on its side. You can see there's not really much in there, but we'll take it and we'll blow that all out of there too. Super clean it. Maintenance is always a good thing on your PCs. Cleanliness helps a bit. It doesn't do a whole lot, to be quite honest. It does help. So it doesn't overheat and stuff like that, but it doesn't make that much difference. So to give you a little bit more details on this, of course, they call this environmentally safe, which of course it is, because it's just air. Has a 5-year motor warranty, blows clean, dry, filtered air. It's made of steel and built to last. Okay, it's more economical than canned air, which you wind up throwing in the landfills. And it has an incredibly powerful 500-watt motor. It's condensation free, which is one of the things you don't get with canned air. It blows air without any dangerous propellants. safe for all electronic use, not just for computers. It can be used on cameras, your lenses. It's with that fine tip on it. It helps with that. You can use it to clean printers, laptops, pretty much anything really that you just want to blow out and clean them off. But that condensation-free thing, to me, that's kind of what made me buy it. So your airflow on this is 70 CFM, has a single stage fan, uses 4 amps, 120 volts, has a 12-foot cord, and an air concentrating nozzle, air flare nozzle, and 4-piece detailing toolkit, including an air pen pointer, which you see on the front of that case, the one on the left. Okay, only weighs 2.7 pounds, it's not heavy at all. Has a warranty of 5 years on the motor, and overall, basically, just from that little demo, it works pretty spectacularly, actually. Now, one of the other nice things is, I mentioned that the dust filter. So I mentioned this dust filter, and how you could run it underwater and clean it. But as you've seen with this little small attachment, you can probably get and blow this whole thing right out, and maybe not even need to put it underwater. So let's give that a quick whirl. Again, headphone users. So let's just take it and see what happens. I'm just gonna see if you can see that and put that up here. So you can do it, but it's going to take a while. So I suggest probably just run it under the water real quick, wipe it off, and you're good to go. So there you go. There you have it. The Data-Vac electric duster. Okay, it's considered a green product. Helps you to clean everything off, keep everything looking sharp. All right, everybody. So there you have it, the Data-Vac electric duster. But you saw how effective that cleaned that off and got rid of all that dust. I don't recommend doing it the way I just did, because now I got to clean the whole place. Okay, so find an open area, somewhere outside, in a garage, or wherever you think you can clean it up easily. I can clean this pretty easy, and it's not a problem for me. But anyway, if you like that product, it's worth getting, I think. It's not sponsored, anything like that. It wasn't provided. I bought it. It's about, I think I paid about $100. But when you consider the cans of air, they're about $10 a can, or sometimes you can get them cheaper. But if you're one of these environmentally people and you want to keep nice stuff away from the landfill instead of like causing more and more problems, ditch the can, get the dust filter, or the duster, not the dust filter, get the duster, the electric duster, and I think you'd be pretty happy with it. I'm actually pretty surprised. So anyway, if you like this video, hit that like. If you don't, you know what to do. Think about subscribing if you're new here, and hit that bell for future notifications to see future videos, and who knows what I'll come up with next. Hope you liked it. Yeah, doing the front of that was a surprise. I have to make a blooper reel and put that on there because that was a gooder. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.